The date is March 28th, 2022, and I proudly present my first real and proper diatonic 6-hole Sopilka. It's made of black spruce. I cut down the tree, I processed it into lumber, I bored the hole, I turned the whistle into a, how would I say, rectangular prism. What are those called? A plank! Of course a plank! So much of this experience is something of a trip in non-linguistic thought. When I'm in my workshop, when I'm doing these things, I'm not thinking in words, I'm just thinking in terms of the object. So yeah, I do have to recall, is that a plank? Or is that a board? What is that thing called? Anyways, the bore gets drilled out of the tree. I split it up into small chunks. Then I build a prism around that bore, and then what do I do? Yeah, then I build my window, chisel it out there. I leave some excess so in case I gouge from the top with the chisel. Again with the language, this is not a thing of language. I leave some extra so I don't mar the surface. Then I cut out a square hole, and then I shape a small chunk of wood using a block plane to perfectly fit inside of that square hole. The square hole converts into the round bore right at the top of the window here. So you can just wedge it in as hard as you can and it won't go anywhere else. It's nice so you can take it in and out to make fipple adjustments. That's what that piece is called, the fipple. Yeah, then what do? I make sure it sounds. I make my adjustments to the window, to the blade, the angle bit, and to the fipple itself so that it makes a good tone, or good enough. It's not quite an exact science yet. Yeah, then I drill my holes starting from the bottom, working my way up. That's just a lot of guesswork and praying, and you have some ability to tune by making the holes larger or smaller, and you can tune upwards by moving the hole upwards, and if the hole is too high you can just try making it really big, but you can't fix everything. So this one turned out to be a Lydian Sopilka. It has the sharp 4. Yeah, I've got my fingerings figured out, and this is what it sounds like. Oh, right, there's more to the process. Then I scrape the block part away so that it actually looks like a whistle. I do a lot of that with the block plane, again, so I'm just not scraping too far down the pipe. I don't want to cut into the bore with if I'm using a knife or an axe or something, just cut too deep. Block plane, make sure I don't do that. I take a whittling knife and I finish it up and make sure it looks decently good. This one I didn't take too much time with because I don't plan on selling this one. This one's my keepsake, first one. So I had to motor, I had to just keep going. I didn't want to spend all day with it. Perfecting the beauty part. That'll come later. Yeah, then I stained it up with, what do I use? It's a type of mineral oil, butcher block oil. I figured, hey, if I'm putting my mouth on this thing, it better be food safe. And then what? Food safe. Give it like 2 or 3 or 4 rinses, baths, coverings. I just like, it's almost like giving it a massage oil or something. Make sure I pour it down the bore, make sure I pour it in the holes, wipe it all off with a paper towel, let it dry, and I have a Sopilka. It's crazy. Yeah, here's what it sounds like. Cool. I love it. I'm very proud of it. Um, Here's just the open hole sequence, that Lydian scale. And on that 4, I can flatten it by closing the hole just below. So you can have a whole chromatic scale on the thing.